While visiting our headquarters studio to explain how digital ecosystems are reshaping markets is Lee Naik. He's from Accenture, South Africa. Good to have you with us today. Maybe if you can delve into the report that you published with regard to the development of Wii Economies. What is a Wii Economy and how has it developed?
So Accenture South Africa and Accenture Globe has been developing something called the technology vision for the last 8 years or so. Over the last few years, we've seen that businesses have becoming more and more digital. In fact, we coined a phrase 2 years ago that every business is a digital business. We've seen over the last few years that these businesses are now becoming more disruptive, challenging the way they work and looking to have new models to be relevant in an ecosystem. So as they compete with organizations like Amazon and Kalahari and organizations that don't physically exist, how do large corporations change their business models to survive? What we've seen in our new study, in the study of 2015, is a very clear shift in these organizations as they develop what we call the Wii Economy. The Wii Economy, very simply, is organizations will start collaborating more and more outside of their organizations, looking to drive new value out of typically what was traditionally in their organizations.
Lee, just to close off with, are we finding that South African businesses are adapting quickly enough in order to be part of this Wii Economy system?
Our study found that many South African companies are part of the journey. They've made clear strides to change their intrinsic business model to be relevant in this highly technology and digital ecosystem.
Just on that, where are we lacking or how long do we have to go before we can compete on a global scale?
We've seen clear strides and clear differences for our local companies to compete on the global stage already. Some of the key barriers to mass adoption is opening up in our engagement to the customer experience. What that means quite simply is that customers want to contribute to the products and services that organizations offer. So organizations need to start listening to their feedback via internet platforms like Facebook and like Twitter and use this feedback to change the services that they develop. The second factor that's quite clear is that organizations and customers alike are concerned about data security and data privacy. So as we strive to be more digital and to be more relevant in a digital world, we need to overcome the challenges of opening up the walls to organization to collaborate in a broader ecosystem and look to put in policies and standards in place to allow these security concerns to dissipate.
Just to close off with Lee, what does this mean for the workforce together with machinery? Who will dominate who?
Well, quite clearly, technology has really improved to the point where large parts of what we would traditionally do, for example, filing our tax claims, are now highly automated. So we need to recognize as organizations that we need to coexist and collaborate with machinery and computing in delivering these services. So that journey has started, and there are a few examples where we've already started to employ the best of technology. The reality is that we must coexist with technology, leveraging the best of their high computing powers together with our human intelligence to have new value created for our customers.
Lee, thank you so much for your time today. That was Lee Naik, Managing Director there of Accenture South Africa.